Okay, everybody, I'm getting back at her again here right now. Good to see you all again. I want to thank, of course, the Lions clubs here from Grey Eagle and Bertram for their great support, and of course, Central Minnesota Pond Racing and all the people that have sponsored all our series here. We got a lot of things going on here right now, and as you can see, there's a ton of people out there. You folks on TV land. Everybody's out enjoying it. As you look down into the pits down there, you can see a lot of the racers and stuff. They're pumped up and ready to go. Again, if you can't make it here, tell your folks at home to dial up www.cooltv/Minnesota and check that out. You'll really enjoy that also. We're going about race number 17, so we're just getting started here today. Like I said, we got a lot of racing to do here. So we're going to back her down here for just a sec. I think they're going to come out here. We'll get, looks like Danny Steinmetz, our flagman's on the track. Next up will be the Masters 440 Supermod Leaf Spring class. And again, looks like Keith Baddour out of Glenwood City, Wisconsin, in the Challenger Performance. Number 18 should be coming out. Ed Sprinkle should be rolling out again on the 19 machine. Kevin Bonoski, again, also rolling up the 91 machine out of North Dakota. Good to have him down there. Robert Rooney should be jumping out on the 17. Looks like Bruce Wettenable, again, the 522 jumps up. And how about Chuck Zeck back out again, the old veteran again, looking good earlier today on that 76 machine. And, of course, out of Little Falls, another old-timer's been around since the good Lord was a teenager, Dave Riegert on the 156 out of Little Falls. So there's two old-timers there.
162 and the other 65.
Yes, I know. Yep. I got Pappy Pappenfuss with me up here right now. I ain't got much for microphones, Pappy. Good to see you. How you doing?
It's just great to be out on Grey Eagle today, and it's good to see all the sleds out. Everybody's racing good. This is the Masters class. We call it the old guys class, and they just do a wonderful job here. 50 years and older. A lot of these guys are in their 60s and still racing hard.
You bet. Isn't it crazy? And like I said, they're 56 to 60 years old going on 19. Okay, here they go. Okay, Chuck T. Schaefer was also out there on the 29T. And, oh, man, and I didn't think any of them old-timers would be that fast. You know, usually they're a little slower reaction time, and they're even jumping the gun on the flagman day.
They're ready to race today, Ron. They're ready to race.
Yep. So we'll get everything set for you again. Bear with us. Like I said, we just got the one microphone, but we'll reset the field here for you, folks. So hang with us just a sec here. We'll be ready to go again here in a minute.
He's, they got that big money for that 440 Supermod. So Zek, that's what his sled is. So
like I said, but $2,500 to win today, Pappy, for that 440.
I think it's also $1,500 for second round. So I mean, they've really got some money stepped into this big race today. There are 3 rounds of it, and at the end of it, we got a 7-lap shootout to see who's going to take over that victory today.
You bet that should be fun. Yeah, 1,000 for third, 800 for fourth. Oh, man, what a payoff. Okay, let's get ready again. Danny Steinmetz is going to reset the field as it looks like Ed Sprinkle got nailed with a jump. And there goes Zeck in that Polaris on the inside. Yeah, but I know it. How about these old-timers here down the back straightaway, down there, turn 3. And I'll tell you what, right now Zeck is carrying some speed out there. He is launching that Polaris down into 3 and 4. As he comes flying down the front straightaway.
65-year-old guy around going that fast.
I don't know what they put in his Wheaties this morning, but whatever it is, he better keep taking it. I'll tell you, he's looking good down the back straight. And Chuck Zeck, but wait a minute, here we go. And now we got company coming. That could be Baddour closing on him right now. Oh, he did fall off. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to take a look. Is that the 86 coming up there? See which one I got there. I'll take a look again. Bear with us, folks. Like I said, some of these numbers are a little small. And boy, Zeck is going to get company. Yep, they come out 3 and 4. Here it is. Was that Whitnable, the 522? They got that. I think it was the 522 out there. Bruce Whitnable, I got the win. Whoa, and over we go. Yeah.
Laying on his back, sliding down the racetrack.
Yeah.
On that Oarda cat. What do you think about that?
Well, the cat beat him, but he took second behind that machine anyway, so tough break out there.
Keep us up and moving. That's
yeah. No, the chiropractor will be waiting for him on Monday morning. That's the problem at this age here, you know what, Pappy? They get there. So, okay, well, we'll get ready to go again with one more here as we continue to move along here, race fans. And next we got the 98 and older 500 fans. These old-time machines here. Fun to watch these two, isn't it?
Oh, they still really, really go fast there, Ron. They're fast in and out of the corners. They're fast down the straightaways, and they really put on a good show for us.
For you folks out there, bear with us in TV land. We're trying to hold these microphones back and forth, so we'll do the best we can for you. But again, Taylor Geese, the 21, won earlier today, looked awfully good. Mike Berneking again, the 21T, also joins up with him. Then you got Tucker Braith on the 72. Young Tucker's been another one of those kids that's fun to watch. Then the veteran Adam Bregelman, the 717. Now Bregelman earlier this season, I think he had some wins, if I'm not mistaken, out there again. No, he didn't. He was your 2022 F-Stock champion. And then Taden Nelson, the 911, also picked up a win, let's see, earlier this season. And then you got Bailey Johnson on the 66. So that'll be your lineup again for Heat 1 of 2 here.
5-2-2.
Yeah, 5-2-2.
That's a Wisconsin.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of new faces here.
Well, that's because the Wisconsin race got canceled today, so they're all over here.
Oh.
And then they got all that money in there for this 440. So yeah. I mean, you got guys like Matt Gady out here racing. Right, 28. Yeah, right.
There's 25 or 26 sleds in there.
Yes.
So they need 25 for the full course. They got it.
Well, that's what. Okay, good.
So they'll have to pay the full thing also. Okay, here they come. We'll get them back into staging here right now. Boy, I can't read the number.
That's 72 is the fast one.
Okay. Okay, Tucker Braith up there. Okay, Tucker Braith, the 72. They're coming in there on the inside there. There they come. Again, you can see some of the others. Now I got a couple machines here. Bobby, we on the race 18, right? Yep. Okay. Heat number 1, Taylor Geese. Geese, the black 21, the outside, won earlier today again, so we'll see what happens. Okay, Danny Steinmetz, your head flagman, going to take a look. Let's see what happens. They get ready to blast off again. One more whoop. Okay, a little jump and kind of a wild start. I get it. They're going to let him fly this time. The one guy jumped and he pulled back. Yeah, he pulled back on his own that time, so again, but boy, that opened the door for Tucker Braith to just launch out.
Oh, he's fast.
Yep, and he's good on that little machine of his. Here he comes off turn 4 again. This is Heat 1 of 2 here, folks. So again, Braith with.
He's got that old Yamaha phaser just wound up on this thing here, Ron. I mean, he's 10 sud leagues ahead, just flying right down the back stretch. Nobody there giving him a run today.
Well, that's for sure. Over half a straightaway. Moving into second again, the 21 out there. Again, Taylor Geese just doing a good job. But boy, he's got nothing right now. Tucker Braith is spanking these guys pretty good.
I didn't think they made those phasers never went that fast, Ron. Whatever happened to that deal?
Yeah, Tucker's got that thing figured out. Boy, they've done that. I'm sure the Skidoo guys are saying they put a Rotax engine in there, right?
Pretty Yamaha.
Yeah, that's for sure. Here they come. And checker flag going to wave out here. And Tucker Braith with a big win in that one in heat race number 1. I believe coming second as they come to flag was Geese. Let's see who's going to be there. Boy, they really were about. No, it's the 911 of Taden Nelson finishing second out there. Geese in third in that one there. Let's get ready for heat race number 3. Alexandria, Minnesota's Justin Marthaler is going to be coming out here again. Justin runs a few races here.
Oh, man, again, Justin's been racing for many, many, many years. He goes all the way back to the Wolf Lake days, if you go back probably 15, 18 years ago when that started out there. And he's come on up through the ORA, and he's raced a number of different classes, and he's always been a wonderful, wonderful racer there out of Alex. And there used to be a big number of guys out there racing, and he's down to about 1 or 2 of them left, Ron, but he's sure doing a nice job.
Well, that's for sure. And amazing. Back in the old days, they had a Daco holiday deal. There was a ton of guys that raced out there. But as you said, they moved on. Colton T. Schaefer should be coming out again on that 2019. Of course, the veteran Randy Newman might be bringing a rup out here. By golly, out there.
With this old school bus, too, Ron.
Yeah, he'll have a school bus here. Yep, with that. He's on something different here right now.
But he's got the school bus in the back.
Okay, yeah. Okay, is that what he's doing? Okay. Okay.
Well, we got the number 22 sled of Justin's got a good start. He's pulled right out of that on the outside.
Well, that's for sure. Got a whole shot. But okay, they'll come down. It looks like they aren't going to score Justin. He might be just running. Okay, here they come in turn 10. Boy, we got a battle for the lead heating up out here right now. We'll take a look as they come off turn 4 side by side. Right now, the 44 with the lead back there. I thought I must have had an issue. He pulled back off the back straightaway there. Looked like he'd... Is he? Okay, Marthol is your leader. Oh, okay. I had him on the 22 again, but here they come, yeah.
The final lap here, we got Justin pulled out ahead of everybody here out of Alexandria here, and he's been having some clutching trouble, but he's got that sled running really well now. He's 6-8 lengths ahead of the next guy. Justin's got a good run here. He's out of 4. He's heading for the checkered flag with nobody on his tail. Good run there for Alexandria Connection, the old Jeff Carroll group, and what a great race for the guys today.
You bet, boy. And Jeff put a bunch of sleds together for many years there, like you said, back in the OR days, and fun to see all those guys out there. Okay, there we go. We'll go to race number 19 coming up here as we continue to roll along here with lots and lots of sleds coming at you today. This will be the 85 and older 400 singles now. So again, we'll get you out. John Warner should be coming out again on his 84. Again, North Dakota racer again out of Fargo comes out, and probably one of his Yamahas out there. Sarah Schindler's been really good all day in that 80X machine. Keep an eye on her. And then Greg George comes back out again. George out of Princeton. He's got 4 wins this season, I see already, on that number 1 machine of his. Then Trevor Betterman also rolls up. Trevor should be on the number 98 machine. And then TJ Braith here pops out too again, right?
Yeah, and if you go back to these classes, these little lesser single classes, there used to be a group called the Long Lake Racers over in Long Lake there, Minnesota, and they used to race over every weekend. And that group kind of disbanded, and they ended up coming over here to race with Mike and his crowd, and they've really brought some good sleds out and a lot of good numbers. It's good to see them out here.
Boy, that's for sure. They've really built something. Trace Buckmaster in the number 3s out there, and Miranda Pierce also in the 43. And again, it looks like that might be the one of Greg George getting that hole shot. George has been good every year we've had him here. I tell you what, he does a great job on his clutching and traction. He just seems to be able to launch that thing. Now, whether or not he can hang on to win this one here. Earlier today, he got the lead, but wasn't able to hold it. We'll see what happens. So again, here they come again. You can see, yep, he had the lead, but he's got company coming on the inside. And Schindler, Sarah Schindler's up on the inside on the cat, and she's all over the backside of George. Good battle going on here right now between Greg George and Sarah Schindler down the backstretch. And here comes Sarah again. She's going to reel him in again.
She's running good.
She's got some horsepower out there, and she's got a handful of throttle right now. And I'll tell you what, she's putting the pressure on.
Oh, that's turning the inside.
There she goes. Greg can only look up and say, where did she come from? Yeah, one last lap now. Let's see if George can run her down again this time. George cranks that machine up. Boy, Sarah's got such great speed down there. Shoot, Sarah. And I tell you, and she's running her turns about perfect.
Oh, she just really, really, really consistent in every corner. And she's coming out of turn 4 here, heading for the finish line. And my gosh, I think she's going to get it, Ron. She's about 5 lengths ahead. Nice job.
Schindler gets the win out there. Nice job. TJ Braith finishing in third there. Again, behind the one of George.
That was old Pierre Jensen. And he ended up middle of the pack. And he ran way back in the Wolf Lake days as well in ORA and have been racing for 20 years, him and his brother. So they always have a good race team. And now Pierre has his daughter out racing as well. So a good family affair.
Yeah, you are so right. That Jensen family, what a fun bunch to have around here. Well, we're going to move to race number 20 now, race fans. And we got Superstock 440 Liquid Cool coming. We're going to turn the heat up a little bit. Kyle Mogg will be coming out on the number 130. And then the 731 will be Zach Hilton out there again. Zach Hilton, I don't know if I got him in my database or not. No, I get the Ty Hagen out there on that machine there. And then Tanner Davey coming down here again. Davey comes out of Badger, Minnesota on that 685. Again, this Paget Cycle Shop number 2 out there out of Brainerd. That'll be John Paget coming up. Then the veteran Ed Lurkey coming down out of Hallock, Minnesota from up north up here again. He and Levi, his son, they race all the time. Dave Riegert's coming back out one more time on that Polaris. I'm sure the 156. Riegert has been usually really tough in the senior masters classes, but we'll see how he does in this one here. And then, of course, Richard Barber on the 72.
Yeah, Riegert jumps in with the younger guys, and he runs real well with them for a guy that's 60 years old. And here they're off and running with Supermod. Bob always runs those Arctic Cats, and he's always real strong. They came over from Wisconsin today, and we got a really good group of Wisconsin racers with us here today.
Boy, you can tell that Mog is right there right now running second. I think as they go into turn 3 and 4. Those guys, they loaded up and came here and looking good as they come off. And boy, look at this battle for the front. Here they come off turn 4. Things are tightening up in the front of the pack. Mog. That Mog is your late race leader right now. I think you're right there.
Yeah, Kyle always does a good job of racing there, and his dad was always real strong back in the day. His dad, Spud, won many, many, many races out at Eagle River, and he's with us here today as well. So a good family of racers.
Boy, look at that. Them Force 4 machines are really battling each other. I tell you, we got a pretty good show going. Mog hanging on. And it looks like that 72X back there. I wonder if that's going to be, is that Richard Barber sitting in that number 2?
I think that's who it is. And Dave Rieger, the older guy, is also running in third and doing a nice job.
Boy, see. Yeah? Wow. Is that who it is? Oh, is Brandon in there? Whoops.
Yeah, there we go. We got a good run for the finish.
Well, there it is. Oh. And Brandon Barber
pulled that off. That was a finish line finish there, folks. Right to the absolute end.
I think Mog might have got it by about a ski length. And Brandon Barber.
I think Kyle Mog was able to pull that off, Ron, and he just ran a really good race right to the end. His dad's taught him well. Spud has done a nice job teaching him.
That's for sure. Okay. Well, I see. Richard must have signed in as Brandon in that one there, so we'll let Brandon. Brandon's been doing all the racing. I guess we should know that. Okay, let's get ready here right now. A.J. Rickert's going to come rolling out again here. A.J. out of Glencoe, Minnesota, the young gun. 5 wins on the season already. He'll be out there again, that Rickert excavating machine of his. Ben Meyer, here comes those Michigan guys down here. Ben Meyer, the 11, and Derek Meyer in the 10. Those two guys look good also.
They've been running strong all year, actually. They put on good races, and they've been running right up front each week, Ron. They've been good.
Fun to have them guys come over. Appreciate that. And then you got Tucker Broughton coming out. Another one of those young third-generation racers or whatever it is again in the 05. And then Brady Martin again also comes out on the number 24 along with Claire Jensen. Claire's going to come out here again and get some laps on her 86. Carson Peterson should be on that bright blue 43 machine again down out of Lancaster, Minnesota. And it looks like Marley should be coming out on the yellow number 43. There's Marley pulling up in there right now, I think. And I see the 86 sitting over there. That, of course, Claire Jensen. Tucker Broughton's in there. You can see that 05 machines. They come up here again. I think that's a 24 right on the outside. That should be Brady Martin, and I can't really read that number real good. But again, we get to... Yeah, the Petersons are coming down, the whole family. And boy, they've been racing. Yep. Okay, Carson sitting up there. Carson was really good last week up at Strathcona. And Bob Marley had some good runs too. Okay, the 05 got out a little bit. Tucker Broughton gets the early jump on this one here. Junior 1 380 sprint, Junior 1 380 sprint class out here right now.
It looks like we got a red flag out here. It must have been a jump on the start here, Ron. So
oops.
I think they're going to bring him back and line him back up. We'll see who we'll see who the perpetrator of this was, and they'll have to start back a couple sled lengths, and we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, no.
It was Tucker Broughton that was fast on the trigger here today. And that group comes up from Butterfield, Minnesota. They race with us just about every weekend. It's a whole family. It's a father and son, and half the town, I think, of Butterfield comes out.
Yeah, and they sponsor a little bit too. They're going to spend a lot of money a day up here at the Broughton Farms, and yeah. Well, Tucker, you're going to jail. Well, not really going to jail. You're just going to get behind him for just a little bit here. But right now, he says, I wasn't jumping. That flagman was too slow. You know, them kids, they know better. So our reflexes are faster than him. Okay, here we go again. They drop it off. And we'll see how young Tucker does in the back of the pack as they pile it into turn number 1 again. Again, nice field of 8 kids again here. We got a lot of, every of our classes, the young junior class, are really filling up nice. And, of course, that's good for our racing in the future.
Yeah, that's going to build our foundation going forward here. We've got a good group of Michigan brothers out here, first and second. Boy, are they running fast right now.
I'll tell you, the Meyer boys, a pair of missiles out there right now. Ben in the 11, Derek in the 10. Those two kids are dynamite out there. And look at them go. Meyer's running 1 and 2 as they come into 3 and 4 here right now. And again, they come down that front straightaway. Again, they come off down the back straightaway again, the Meyer boys. Running 1 and 2. And boy, right now they're laying a whooping on the rest of the field here. But they came out today, and we didn't know what to expect. First time I'd seen the Meyer boys over here myself.
I think they're from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. They don't race much down here with us, but some of the stuff out to the east side was canceled. So a lot of the Michigan, Wisconsin folks came over and joined us down here at the race on the Trace here at beautiful Gray Eagle.
Boy, and that's something. I'll tell you what a great bunch here. There was checkered flag again. Again, Ben Meyer, the 11, Derek Meyer, the 10. Strong run by those guys. They get up here again in our junior 1-380 sprint class there. Oh, I think we're going to do a quick plow break right now, it looks like. Pappy and...
Also a really good run for Claire Jensen there. That family's been running for a long time. She's new on this junior 380 sprint. Her dad and uncle have done a nice job of building that sled for him. And Pierre also, he's raced on about every class he could possibly race in. And he's always been a strong set of Jensen racers there. It's good to have him out here.
You bet. Well, for you folks on Cool TV Land, we're going to back her down for a few minutes, let these guys do a little track work. We'll get ourselves organized and be back with round 2 of the F500. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a jungle there as they continue on throughout the day. We got a lot of racing to do yet today. So we'll be back here in about 12 to 15 minutes.
This live broadcast of CMPR, Ice Oval Racing is brought to you by Bright Stitch Monogramming, Rickert Excavating, Scott's Auto Body, T&K Transport, and Vintage Snowmobile Magazine.
Northern Crankshaft NC Sales is a proud sponsor of CMPR. Your local power sports one-stop shop, servicing snowmobiles, ATVs, UTVs and motorcycles. Offers a full line of parts with a huge variety of engine parts on hand for all makes and models. They also have a full line of enclosed and open trailers. Northern Crankshaft NC Sales, proudly serving you for over 40 years.
It's the Sauk Center Snowfest Racing Festival presented by MBC Drainage. Saturday, January 28th, featuring CMPR snowmobile racing action. See the area's fastest racers and sleds take to the track on Sauk Lake at the Sinclair Lewis Park Boat Landing. Hot laps beginning at 8 a.m. The racing starts at 11. It'll be a day of family fun with food, a warming tent, hot beverages, cold beer, and admission is free. Don't miss the racing action Saturday, January 28th on Sauk Lake. Find out more, go to SaukCenterChamber.com.
For a taste of greatness, try Papa's Seasonings at your next cookout. Anyone can cook a great steak with Papa's Steak Seasoning. This versatile, very low-sodium seasoning is excellent on a variety of meats. For the best ever ribs, use Papa's Rib Rub, also great on ham and chicken. For the barbecue lover, our delicious Papa's Barbecue Sauce is perfect for grilling. Also try Papa's Bloody Mary Mix. Our line of Papa's Seasonings and Barbecue Sauce are the best out there. Get yours today. Available at Lake Country Meats Alexandria. SureStay Hotel by Best Western in Spicer, Minnesota is located across the street from the sandy beaches of Green Lake. Our friendly staff will ensure you feel welcome and comfortable during your visit. Our clean, cozy rooms provide an excellent environment for resting up between activities. Enjoy our heated indoor swimming pool and spa. A complimentary continental breakfast is offered daily. To book a room, call 320-796-2300 or visit bestwestern.com.
AuctionBlock.com. First with online equipment auctions in 1999. First in worldwide registered users. Sell with a leader. AuctionBlock.com. Call AuctionBlock today. 218-483-7880.
The experienced team of MBC Drainage LLC is here to do everything in their power to help you rectify any drainage or excavating problems you may be experiencing. With over 90 years of combined experience, we offer complete farm tile drainage services and a number of helpful excavating possibilities for your convenience. Just contact our team when you need help. We will be happy to sit down with you and provide a free consultation. Call today for more information or visit us online.
Hey, I'm PJ Wonderscheid. Welcome to the wonderful world of Country Cat.
With a 4-time world champ at the helm, fast, reliable, online ordering is exactly what Country Cat provides. From FXR, 509, Climb, to Arctic Cat, all the best clothing and accessories on the planet. ATVs, UTVs, E-Z-Go golf carts are backed by one of the world's largest Arctic Cat dealers. For fast and free shipping on most orders over $39, log on to countrycat.com. That's countrycat.com.
Okay, race fans, good to see you back here again right now. We got a fun day lined up, and of course, boy, we got 6 dandies coming up. We got the F500 round 2, and then of course the Supermod series. Remember that the one for $2,500 today. Also want to thank Papa's Party Pack out of Laverne, Minnesota, down there for doing some stuff here. I tell you, Papa's, they're going to give $100 out there to Kendra for winning the F500 class, so she can pull it off. Also $100 to Cody Scholten if he wins the 440 Supermod, and $100 to Devin Fackrell if he wins the 440 IFX now. So again, that's some extra money. Plus Steve Windland is going to get $100, and also to Ross Olson if they win the F500. So again, want to thank Papa's Party Pack again. They're putting a bunch of money out here again, and I tell you what, check out their great seasonings and stuff. Again, like I said, if you get over by Cody Scholten's race hauler and stuff, you'll see those folks over there, and some pretty cool people, right?
Yeah, they're great people. They come up out of Laverne here in Minnesota with us and race with us, and they've always been very strong for many, many years. But we got some good 500s coming out here around here, and we got Kendra coming down here from the north, so we'll see what she can pull off.
Boy, that's for sure. Jeff Watson out of Princeton, the 9W, is going to be out there again. Ty Hagan on that 137 is a bullet also. Then you got the 213 of Aaron Davey. Davey's another one of those good kids that you get out of Badger, Minnesota, coming down here. And then, of course, Derek Meyer. The Meyer boys have been really good. He'll be on number 10 out of Michigan on the UP. Dylan Herman on the 77. And then Kendra Westland has been a good bullet all day on the 113, and Calvin Cook on the 75. And it's Cook and Westland side by side into turn number 1. Let's see who comes off there right now. They come off turn 2 down the back straightaway. Cook on the inside, Westland on the outside. They had to turn 3. Now Westland pulls up an eye, and all of a sudden we got a 3 wide going into turn 3. And I couldn't tell, that might be Davey that snuck up, or was it Meyer? They come to flag off turn 4 down the front stretch. Kendra Westland's got the lead. And the 137 of Ty Hagan is sitting in that number 2 spot. Boy, what a launch on these machines, and they are cooking down that back straightaway. But right now, tell you what, Pappy, it's Ladies' Day.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be real hard to catch up with Miss Westland there. She's been fast for years. Good. You can always see her hair flying out of the back of the helmet. It's real easy to pick up on the track out there. None of the guys can touch her today. One lap to go.
Well, that's for sure down the back straight of Kendra. Westland at close to 100 mile an hour, heads into turn number 3, dials that baby up again. Coming off, and guys, don't look now, but it's Ladies' Day as it comes down the front straightaway, and Kendra Westland's going to get the win out there. I believe Davey took second on 2:13, if I'm not mistaken, and a great finish for heat race number 1 of 3.
And that Westland family's been racing for many, many years. The grandfather up there, Armin, and the sons and everybody, they're a bunch of farmers up there for the northwestern Minnesota, and man, they've been racing snowmobiles as long as I can remember.
Yeah, good people. Just a fun bunch, you know. Kendra and her sister Hannah, of course, and I don't think Hannah's racing here today, but taking a little time off. We might see her later on. Well, let's get ready for heat race number 2. Cody Schultz going to come back out here. The missile out of Laverne, Minnesota, and that number 1 lines it up again. And then the 003 machine is going to be, again, Brody Wensloff out there again. Brody out of Roseau coming down here again. So more northern racers come down. Austin Graber rolls in on his 965. Austin over here from Clear Lake, Minnesota, another of those young guys again. Sits on that machine. And then the young gun out of Glendon, Minnesota, who's really been having a great season. Ross Olson's out there in that Wall Brothers Racing number 5. He's got 1 win already. He looks awfully good today here. And then, of course, the great veteran Dan Iskirka out of Andover, Minnesota, sets up out there again. He, again, like I said, he and his wife and, of course, his son out here doing a great job now racing. Nolan getting in there again as he runs the 8:15. And, of course, the guy they got to catch, though, folks, and I'll tell you what, Justin Lundeen in the Pinkett Ford machine is a missile. That thing has been gone out of Grand Forks. Again, he has been dynamite. He was your 2022 F500 champion. And I'll tell you what, boy, he has been good all year. Let's see what happens here right now. And then, of course, you got Jonas Gust. He's no slouch either out there.
If you go back in time, if you go back to the Lundeen family there, he learned it all from his dad and his mother. The mom actually used to beat the dad in all the races back in the day. So it was really great to see Roxy. She was unbelievably fast on these 500s. And, boy, the son has really done a nice job of filling her shoes.
Well, that's for sure. Yeah, I think the gals are all giving me $100 a week if we keep Roxy up in the booth here and not racing as if they just keep her out of the racetrack. So
she'd beat any of the 500s out there today, Ron. There's no doubt in my mind. She'd even give a Miss Westland a run for the money.
Yeah, that's for sure. It'd have a lot of fun. Yeah, I tell you what, her and Chuck and that whole family have been so great for our sport over the years. So, okay, well, let's get ready. Heat race number 2. The F500's coming up here again. And again, I want to thank Country Cat, the world's largest and the world's best Arctic cat dealer, for putting a pile of money in this series. You can see Cody Schulten sitting down there on that 1 machine. Gust in the 71. They got him lit up. Here they come. Okay. Okay, here comes Ross Olson pulling into the staging area right now, the young gun out of Glendon, Minnesota. Dan Iskirka sitting up there. You can see him in there also. Well, let's get ready. Here they go. Good start by everybody. Jonas Gust on that outside got a great start, but I don't know if he's got enough speed to hold it there right now as they come off turn 2 down the back straightaway. Gus gets on the trigger, running in the number 3 spot, falling back a little bit. Ross Olson charging up, but keep an eye on Austin Graber in that 965. And, of course, Lundeen is the man that they all got to catch. They come down, and it's going to be right now Olson and Lundeen side by side. Lundeen just drove by. No, Olson retook it again as he and Lundeen go back and forth. Both those guys are flying, and I'll tell you what, they're not alone. They got company coming behind them. Into turn number 3, looking good as they come off of the flag here right now. Up high again, Lundeen on the outside down the front straightaway. And again, Olson. Boy, they're dead even at the flag. Side by side. What a battle this time between Justin Lundeen and Ross Olson. And I'll tell you what, they have been side by side the whole thing. They come into 3 and 4. Here we go. Checker flagging away for this one here. Qualifying. Big deals. They come off, and it's going to be Lundeen going to get the win. The veteran Olson, the 5 in second. Okay, Austin Graber did finish third in that one then on the 960. But how about that for a good race? Again, boy, Lundeen looking good, but how about young Olson?
Well, I tell you, Ross really came on. His dad also was a really good racer back in the day as well. But it's sure good to see the Lundeen kids out there. And both their parents, Chuck and Roxy, were wonderful racers, and the sons just followed up right behind them. Nice job today.
Pretty neat deal, both, like you said, both those kids got a couple dads looking down from up above with a big smile on their face right now. That's got to be a pretty cool deal, don't you think, Roxy? Okay, let's get ready for heat race number 3, and you bet. So, yeah, Chuck and Randy both with a big grin on their face, and we're pretty proud of them. Heat race number 3, you got Tanner Davey out there on a 685. He'll line that thing up again. He's out of Badger, Minnesota. Tanner Foss, the 111, also jumps up with him again. Foss again out of Strathcona. He's got no wins yet. Dylan Fox looked awfully good earlier today in that 23D machine. And Adam Gorno, the 75. Then you got Dalton Broughton. There goes Broughton out front out there right now on a turn 1. And Chad Bestool also on a 55. So let's see how this thing plays out. Broughton has been another one of the guys that's been good in this thing down the back straight. But right now, he does not have the lead, but I think it might be Tanner Davey moving up there. The way it looks as they come here right now. Here they come off turn 4. Let's see who's got. Oh, wait, it's a 23. Out front, I'll tell you what, Dylan Fox is out running right now. Yeah, Broughton running that number 2 spot. No surprise there. They come down, and boy, Dylan Fox has got that thing dialed up here. And again, I'll tell you what, he's looking pretty good right now, isn't he? I tell you, Dylan Fox mentioned to Bobby that he was a little concerned about running with these guys, but right now I bet you they'd just soon if he would have stayed out of there. But again, down the back straightaway, Dylan Fox looking good down there. This will be heat race number 3, and then we go right into 440 Supermods right after this. So it's just going to be another big pile of races coming. Here it is. Dylan Fox going to get the win. Second, whoa, and boy, I'll tell you what, it looked like the 215 got her done right at the flag there. Again, by Dalton Broughton finishing in the number 2 spot. Well, folks, we're going to keep things, we're going to keep them amped up. We got 25 440 Supermods here today. We're going to go to round 2, and their heat race coming up here again. Yeah, you bet. And this one here is for $2,500 to win today. $1,500 for second, as Pappy said a little while ago, $1,000 for third, $800 for fourth. I mean, man, I tell you, just get in the final, you're going to make some really good money. It's going to be Blaine Broughton coming out in the 205, the veteran out here. And again, we want to thank, of course, Broughton Farms and of course, T&K Trucking and all those great folks down there, along with Big Rig Roundup Truck Show, and of course Northern Crankshaft for putting the money up for that thing there also. Blaine Broughton, the 215, and of course the veteran AJ Lang lines up in the 216 out there. He'll be out there in that Lang construction machine of his. Then you got Mason Fenner coming out on the 17. The veteran Chuck Zeck, like you said, Pappy said he was coming out here to run this thing. This is right up his alley in his 440. Andy Bachman comes out also on the number 73, joining. And then, of course, this guy's not too shabby either. He's about a 6-time world champion. Matt Gady rolls in here again on that number 28 machine of his. And then a guy that's jumping up in the class is going to be Sheldon Carlson, who's been good in the other class, but he'll have his hands full here. Might not have the horsepower here.
Yeah, we got a good run with a good, solid group of sleds out here. Matt Gady's going to be the favorite to watch, and we'll keep an eye on AJ Lang as well.
Yeah, Lang got a great jump on the outside, but it looks like Gady might have got up underneath him off a turn 2 down the back straightaway. And they explode again. Look at the speed they're carrying. I tell you what, if you're on the highway, folks, you're going to get a speeding ticket with this bunch because they are really cooking as they come down that front straightaway to complete lap number. We got a red flag. Okay. Apparently we got somebody over down there, and I take a look here. Oh, okay. It must have been a bad start again. Here they come up one more time. We'll wait and see here. The flagman going to get. Nice thing for you folks on Cool TV. You might be able to see an instant replay, but we'll wait and see.
Yeah, the 216 there of AJ Lang. Always been strong. He'll be strong here again today. The old Miltona Missile. Chuck Zeck's going to give him a run for the money in the back on the 76 machine. So we're up and running.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it looks like Matt Gady down on the inside got a great start that time. And I tell you, the Gady boys, they're clutching and their traction, same thing with them. They explode off the line with them Polaris of theirs. They go into turn 3. These 440 Supermods looking good coming to the flag here. Gady up on one ski there for a little bit as he come off 4, and he is cooking. But I tell you what, AJ Lang is not sitting still either in that 216. That cat is sizzling out there also. Like you said, the Miltona Missile looking pretty good out there as he's trying to run down the high-flying Matt Gady out here in this one here. And again, don't forget, Cody Schulten could pick up another $100 bonus if he wins, again, the 440 Supermod final here. Courtesy of Papa's Party Pack. And here they come, checkered flag. Matt Gady going to get the win. Lang in second, good run there.
Yeah, and if you go back and just a little earlier in the year, Matt Gady out there also is our world champion out there at Eagle River, and a late model world champion. And he comes over and runs some vintage shows with us here periodically. Both his brother, who's kind of retired now, Jacob, is a strong car racer and races his asphalt late model all over the country. But this family, they've been racing go-karts and stock cars and snowmobiles their whole life. So they really put together a wonderful race team. It's good to have them running the vintage stuff with us here on our show today. Another good lineup of strong racers coming out, and we'll give you a list on them.
You bet. We got Kurt Peterson coming out again, the 2021 world champion on that 52X out of Fargo. Cole Tresniak comes out on the number 7. Then out of Princeton, Minnesota, another world champion. Jeff Watson dials up the 9W. Cody Schulten in a 51C out of Laverne, Minnesota, very strong, as is Travis Winters out of Butterfield, Minnesota on the 23W. Kyle Roskowski down here out of Hibbing, Minnesota in that number 118. And, of course, the 81 of Chad Knaus out there also rolling in. And John Warner making the jump up. Some of these guys here, again, with their stalkers, going to try to run here, but they figure, why not? Okay. Here we go. And it looked like Kyle Roskowski on the inside out of Hibbing on that Polaris got a really good start. Now, can he hold it down the back straightaway? But that might be the Yamaha Peterson up there again. Kurt's a tall guy. He's like 6'7", but I'll tell you what, he's just really good. Here, like Sheldon Carlson. Sheldon's a big guy, but he's really good. There it is. Okay, another red. Okay, we're going to shut him down here again.
Old Kurt Peterson, he's been running. He goes all the way back to the Wolf Lake days as well. He's also won the Vintage World Championship run many times out at Eagle River. And he's just a big, tall, lanky guy. And the real secret to these sleds is to get as far off to the left as you possibly can to keep the weight of that sled right down on the bottom of the track there. And he is so big and lanky that he just absolutely outruns the pack. And he's been doing that for a number of years. And he's a clean racer, and he's a good racer, and he's been consistent for many years.
Yeah, it is amazing watching him. He's so smooth out there. But okay, just give her a second here. We'll get set back at you again. Don't forget, if you haven't tried out the concession, stop back and check them out. Got some great food for you back there, folks. And, of course, check out all the other great stuff going on. Normally we have the drags out here. This year they didn't have the drags out here. I know I had some people ask me about that. I don't know what the deal was on that, but we're just going to have to deal with this here right now. I guess they must have opted to take a year off or whatever, and for one reason or another. But still fun to have everybody out here on Trace Lake again. They got the banquet up there again afterwards. Our race banquet is coming up at the Hub on March 18th. I think that's at the Hub in Bertram. Okay, reset again one more time. Good start again. Peterson on the inside. He and Roskowski go right back at each other again. Roskowski on the Polaris, Peterson on the Yamaha down the back straightaway. Peterson's got great speed, though. Boy, I'll tell you, that Yamaha's sizzling. They come off turn 4 here right now, coming to the flag, and you're right, the big guy really leaning on that thing. Man, Peterson's flying out there right now. They've got that Yamaha is dialed in.
We got a good group of Wisconsin guys in this one as well here. Chad Knaus and Cole Tresniak, solid Wisconsin racers. We're sure happy to have them with us here this afternoon.
Boy, that's for sure. I tell you, you can tell as soon as they unloaded them things, those boys came here to race and doing a great job. Okay, Peterson with the lead right now. Boy, and he's just, like I said, they've got great speed on that thing. Man, I'll tell you, Yamaha's got some ponies to it right now. Comes off turn 4. Here it is, checkered flag. And Kurt Peterson going to get the win. And, boy, there was Roskowski in second. And a close one on that 118. And that takes us through heat number 2 of the 440 Supermods. one more qualifying heat. Now remember, on the first round of these, I think they took just the winners advanced. I think the first and second place guys in these round of heats here go in right to the final, right, girls? So again, the first and second place guys did get in there on that one there. So remember, I apologize, I should have got that to you quicker again here in these last ones. Heat number 3 comes up. Bryce Tresniak again. Another one of our Wisconsin guys that's over here again is 77. Tresniak doing a nice job out there, comes in. Then the 552, Justin Lundeen jumping on another sled this time. Again, we'll be out there to join in this one here, along with Colton Graber out of Clear Lake on the 964. Graber had a big weekend up last week up at Strathcona, and I believe he won the 2023 Strathcona Cup, didn't he, if I'm not mistaken? So a great job by him, and, of course, that was a fun win for those guys. They look good. Then you got Mitch Giesking. He was leading the series points again, and I think the F500s earlier, but, again, he'll be down here again out of Iowa on the 17. Eric Ruland has been really good on that 50 of his. Keep an eye on Ruland out here. I think he'll be coming up here again. Then Mason Schuett again also on the 48X. And then the young Andrew DeNoble, the young world champion out of Fergus Falls on the number 5 machine. Lines up out there also on the Woodland Landscaping machine. There they come. Here we go. Boy, Graber got a great start, didn't he? I'll tell you, Colton Graber in that 964 has got things locked up. But boy, look at this. There is no separation on the whole field. They lock it in together into turn 3. This might not be a good deal as they come off 3 and 4. Hang on, guys. And again, here they come down that front chute. Now they separate a little bit that time as they come off turn 2. Yeah, Mason Schuett doing a nice job, too. Again, another one of those guys that come over and been looking very strong. But it looks like Graber is your leader right now. Or is it oh, Schuett did get by him then. Okay, Mason Schuett did get by him. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I missed that one. Mason looking good. I tell you what, he's dialed in.
Two Wisconsin guys, first and second, are running really strong there. Tresniak has always been strong. Schulte's in the lead here by about a sled and a half length, and they're just rolling out of 3 into 4, coming into our last lap, and they got a good run to the finish line. Looks like Mason Schulte pulled that out. Good group of Wisconsin racers with us.
You bet. Both those guys have now advanced to the $2,500 to win a main.
Coming up later here this afternoon. You go all the way back to the old days with the Tresniak families, and I'm telling you, they even had their grandfathers racing back in the day. Good to see you.
Isn't that amazing to see those guys? That's great to see. So they have now advanced in. We now have 9 racers, folks, in qualified for the A-Main. We got 3 more we're going to put in the next round here. And then, like I said, then our field will be set. I think there'll be 12 sleds in there, 10 on the front row, 2 on the back. Now we got the old-timers out again. I'll tell you, these kids here, like I said, they're in their 50s and 60s going on 19. And most of these guys here, they might be a little older, but I'll guarantee you they're in good shape. If you're going to be doing this kind of sport, you had better not be too much of a couch potato because I tell you, they're hard work. Mike Stratichuk comes out on the number 13. The veteran Dale Nelson should be rolling out here on his familiar number 3 again. And then let's see, Dave Newman, the veteran on the 54. So, again, they get that going. Devin Fackrell should be coming out again on the number 2. Fackrell actually came out of Mesa, Arizona at one time. He's on that Polaris out there. Dan Skirka on the 815. Randy Newman on the 83X. And also Dale Stentrud on the 222. Newman got that hole shot. Yeah, Randy Newman is like he's got the fountain of youth in him or something. I'll tell you what. And he's sitting up there again, and it looks – there's that Dave in there. Excuse me. Okay, yep. That's right. Randy's the 83X, so I should know better because Dave wins about most of these races here. So, again, they come one more time, and here it is, Dave Newman with the lead, and boy, he's cooking up there again. Fackrell, just moved in that number 2 spot on that Polaris. Now Devin with a lot of speed, but I tell you what, right now, to catch up to Newman, you had better be flying out here. Dave Newman with a big lead. And this is their final here, folks. This will be their final race of the day. Newman looking good down there. This finals will be a 5-lapper, I believe. So Newman again completes lap number 3. Come down the back straightaway again. Fackrell. Boy, Fackrell is picking up a little bit of ground out there right now. now, but I don't know if he's got enough time to get up there, but I think the white flag's going to come out here. Here comes Newman off turn 4. Fackrell closing a little bit. Evan Fackrell trying to get up there and close the gap, and he gets up there, but I think he's going to run out of time here. And it looks like Dave Newman's going to pick up another Masters final win again here as he comes off 3 and 4. Again, solid run again by the veteran out there, and here comes Dave Newman rolling into the checkered flag. Boy, Fackrell has cleaned up. This a 7-lapper. We got a battle.
Yeah, that was a good race there for those two guys, those veteran racers. That's 50 and older. They call it the IFS Masters class. These guys are closer to 60, and actually Newman's over 60, and he has that. It's an original 1979 Arctic Cat. IFS, beautiful snowmobile, and he runs strong every single weekend with us, and he's been here for many years. So Fackrell gave him a good run, but what a nice race for the older guys in our class.
You bet. That gets set. Right now we got the Mod Stock 340. Leaf Springer's coming out. This is race number 25 on the day, everybody, and I tell you what, this will be another final here. Keith Baddour comes out on that familiar number 18. Trenton Bell should be coming out right with him on the number 29. First time we had him on. Then the veteran Randy Logelin in the 56X. Randy flagged for us for a couple of years, but Randy's been racing since the good Lord was a teenager also, so he's been doing it for a long time. Harrison LaFavor out of Hibbing, Minnesota brings that 916 down. And then also coming out will be Trevor Betterman on his familiar number 98 machine. He's got 2 wins already this season. Looks like Shad Seidel comes out on the number 30, so we got some new faces again out here. And then Tim Ross on the number 733 with Colton T. Schaefer bringing out the familiar number 29T and Waylon Winters on the 23W. So here they come. Again, this will be our Mod Stock final. Mod Stock 340 Leaf Spring final. Kind of nice. You got some cats out there. You got a Thunderjet sitting in the middle of the pack right there. And away we go. Yeah, Baddour, I think, took the lead, didn't he, on that one there?
He's drifting back.
Yeah.
Looks like he's just kind of drifting back, but he had a definitely good start.
Okay, that Thunderjet moving up in that number 2 spot out there as they come and get one more time out down that front straightaway. Bear with us. Some of these numbers are a little tiny to read out there. Okay, it is going to be T. Schaefer, I think, in the lead. And that Thunderjet moving into second. That should be, I believe, T. Schaefer, your leader out there in the 29T. Or is it the other one? That'd be Trenton Bell. Maybe I got the wrong one. We apologize. We got double numbers here, folks, so we're kind of trying to sort them out. And that's what we're just going to have to keep doing. Best we can, whether we like it or not. Okay, there's Bell, your leader out there in good shape. Is that the 30? I think that's Seidel running second out there in the 30 machine. Okay, the 733, that'd be Tim Ross out there running second there. Okay, the 29 gets the win, Bell. Yeah, I think, well. Whoa, the Thunder just flopped over out there, and he went for a wild ride at the end of the race there. And that'll chattle the old dentures a little bit.
Yeah, we were just going to say, we don't see many of these Thunderjets coming out here to race with us. He was running, he was running second all day, pulled up into almost into first. And my gosh, he got across the line here, and next thing you know, he rolled that Thunderjet all the way down the front stretch. So looks like he's up and moving. He gave us the wave off, so it looks like he's going to be okay. But I hope that Thunderjet comes back. We don't get to see many of them anymore.
No, isn't that fun to see some of them again? Boy, back in the day, I'll tell you what, Jim Adema and them guys, they won a lot of races on those Thunderjets, boy. I'll tell you what.
The old Dave Cole Classic up at the Alexandria Speedway was just a wonderful, wonderful event. Mid-'70s, Ron. Everybody was strong in those days. The factory teams came down from Polaris, and then they would come down to bring the Arctic Cat team down as well. And, man, they would go head-to-head all afternoon up there, the old Dave Cole Classic, Alexandria.
Yeah, plus all the independent teams that were so strong, and guys like Franz Rosenquist and some of these guys over here, and names, like you said, Jim Adema, who unfortunately we lost in a racing accident, and some of them guys, but boy, fun to watch.
God, I remember in the days, too, these independent teams around, they didn't have any money. They would show up. A lot of the guys, remember when the station wagons were big in the day, they'd have these snowmobiles packed right in the back of that station wagon, and they'd come rolling into Alexandria and think, who in the heck is this? And they would take those factory teams and they would push them all over the ice. It was wonderful back in the day.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. A lot of talent out there. Okay, we're going to move on now to our IFS 440X. And these are independent front suspension machines coming out here right now. And again, like I said, we appreciate all the great support of all the sponsors that put this on. That's a pretty little machine, though. It's fun to see. Like Pappy said, folks, if you don't get a chance to see these Thunderjets, boy, that's cool to see why them little things. They're a light little machine. They had great power. I think they had more or less a Yamaha-type motor in them, but, boy, they're good.
They were Yamahas back then. You know, you mentioned an old racer named Franz Rosenquist, and if you see him, you'll see him around now. He's on the national circuit there as a truck puller. Yep. And any of the big event truck pulling, you always see him. So once these racers get going, it's in their blood for the remainder of their lives, it seems.
Yeah, Franz, quite a guy there, I'll tell you. Okay, here we go. Mike Stratacek comes out on the number 13, this one here. Then, again, Cole Tresniak, again, another Wisconsin rocket. On that number 7 rolls in along with him. Then Dave Newman's back out again on the familiar number 54. Devin Fackrell, again, rolls back in again on the number 2. Again, like I said, Fackrell for many years was based out of Mesa, Arizona. But again, they get snow up in that northern part of Arizona up there. So,
up in the hills up there.
Yeah, there, yeah. And then again, Owen Thurston comes out on the 57. Wonders that could be Carson Snare out there. I think on the 62, that's his number. And let's see, we'll wait and see here.
We're gonna move a couple of the old racers. They were just off in the Masters IFS class. They're jumping in here with the younger guys, Dave Newman and Devin Fackrell. Well, let's see what they do with the younger guys out here now.
You bet. And Andy Bachman on the 73. There's a 57 out here of Owen Thurston. There they go. And the 73. Andy Bachman got the whole shot in that one. But again, like you said, let's see how this thing plays out down the back straight away. And they load it up here in a hurry right now as Bachman still got the lead as they go into 3 and 4. And it looks like that might be him right up front here yet. We'll wait and see. Yep, there it is. Newman running second, though. Dave Newman, I'll tell you what, is charging right now. And Andy, don't look back. You might have company here in a minute here as they come down the back. About dead even down the straights. Maybe Bachman might be just a little bit faster down the chutes. Not much.
Just a little bit on Newman here, but I don't think too much. It's a beautiful 79 Skidoo Snow Pro from today. I think that sled was acquired from the old Jacques Villeneuve. Is where that sled came from his race team many years ago. Been a solid snowmobile as long as I can remember.
Well, isn't that amazing? On the Villeneuve started out with the moto skis and all that. And, pretty amazing people, aren't they? Here they come again down there right now. Checkered flag, and there it is. The 73 picks up the win.
Nice run on that. We also had Dave Newman, the older guy, in second, and of course Devin Fackrell out of Arizona joining us here today. I don't know if they race much down there, but he sure knows how to get around a track on a snowmobile.
Boy, that's for sure. He's been coming up here for a lot of years with us. Fun to have them guys come. Well, we're going to move on to race number 27 right now, and we actually got 2 heats in this one, folks. It's our Super Stock 340 free air class. And again, like I said, same thing here. Trying to see here if we got some money going in here. I think maybe not in this one here right now, but we're going to take a look and see if we were going to get anything out of Papa's party pack for this. This class isn't involved now. Trenton Bell is coming back out, though, again, on that number 29, looking very good. Jay Rickert back out. Now, Jay will be out there on the number 96. You know, we've had the kid out here doing a great job, and now it's time for Dad to have a little fun. Jason Sunby on the number 10 also rolls out, along with Harrison LaFavor out of Hemming on the 916. Sheldon Carlson rolls in on the 15 on that Snowjet of his. And then, of course, Sarah Schindler comes out on the 80X again. Boy, she's been good all day. And then Corey Schindler also on the 08X. So, again, there we are. We're all set. This will be heat 1 of 2 here for the Superstock 340 free air machines. And it looks like Corey Schindler got the whole shot that time. Good start by him as he got out. Yeah, we're going to find out. Like I said, this has been the Sheldon Carlson class for a while.
Yeah, and this has been a good class. You know, this is 1985 and older, 340 free air. They can use any make and model they want as long as it's an 85 or older. And boy, they sure have these sleds running really well today.
Yeah, great race. Look at this. And up front, here we come. Okay, Schindler with the lead, but he's getting pressured on there, and I missed on the inside. Okay. Dustin Trenton Bell closing in again. Boy, Trenton has been another racer that we've not had up here joining us for the first time. And I tell you what, Very, very good runner out there. Trenton doing a nice job running in that number 2 spot, closing the gap, but we're going to be 3 wide, and here comes the 15 also up there, the 08X out there, your leader. I think that's got to be Corey Schindler. I think there's an 80 up there. Yeah, 08, yep, okay. Sarah's moved up to 4th here now. And look at that battle for the lead again, heating up. Corey Schindler hanging on. Now you can see Carlson closing in. They're going to have the checkered flag. Here they come, the flag. And it's going to be Schindler hanging on. Boy, Bell in 2nd, and right behind them was, surprise, Sheldon Carlson, who didn't get a win for the first time in about 3 weeks.
What a run to the finish line, folks. It was absolutely, I bet there was, maybe a 3-inch gap between those 2 sleds at the end.
Great race, and for you folks watching, of course, out there on Cool TV, fun to watch. I know, like I said, you're taking it way back in time as again, Pappy was talking. These sleds are 85 and older, so they're 40 years old. I mean, they're getting way back. Heat number 2's got Trevor Betterman, should be coming out on his familiar number 98. And then Kyle Mogg on the 130. Now, the Wisconsin guy's coming over here again right now. He looked awfully good already. Mandy Giesking comes out. Now, again, Mandy, again, like I said, comes up. That's Mitch's wife out there. She's a solid racer out there in the 17S. Then you got Zach Hilton coming in on the 731 along with Randy Newman again on the 83X. There is that Rupp coming out that we've been looking for all day. He's here right now. And then Colton T. Schaefer on the 29T out there. That usually is a Polaris. We'll wait and see. And then Braden Stentrud on the 222. So that's your lineup there right now. There we go. Good start. The 130 got a good jump out there. Again, nice job out there again by Kyle Mogg. I'll tell you, Kyle's a solid racer, too.
Yeah, that Mogg family with his dad, Spud, has been absolutely wonderful racing. The dad has won Eagle River a number of different times, Ron, and they've ran solid every time they show up there, and they've just been racing for a long, long time. The guy that number 18, the old Keith Bedour, happens to be the engine builder for that Mogg sled, so they really put together a nice package out there.
Boy, and right now Kyle's looking really good in that 130 machine as he's got that thing dialed up down the back straightaway, hanging on to about a 5-sled lead as they go into turn 3 here right now. This will be heat race number 2. Again, for our Superstock 340 free air machines.
And number 2 there, we've got Randy Newman from the old Bowles Racing. And that was an Alexandria group that him and his father started many years ago. And it looks like he's running about 3rd or 4th here right now, but he's one of the old guys, and he looks great out there.
Oh, you bet. And I'll tell you, the Newman family, you know they're having a good time. That's quite a crew up there, I'll tell you, as they come down again. But again, they come off. Here it is, checkered flag going to wave, and I think Kyle Mogg is going to seal the deal. Boy, he's looking good out there. Smooth run by him. And I believe that was that Mandy Giesking in 2nd out there? Wow. Fourth man, okay. That might have been the 98 Trevor Betterman, folks. No? Okay, again. Oh, that sure looked like 17. Could have been. How you doing, sweetie?
Oh, we'll get her when she just raced. So she's come up for the next round. We'll give her a little fun.
Yeah.
I believe it was 731. I just couldn't read his number.
Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, Pappy, let's get ready. We got more racing coming up now. We're going to bring out the women's 85 and older. Then I bet you we're ready for a plow break because you know what, folks? We got pro lights coming out for round number 2, and that should be a lot of fun. Okay, let's get ready to meet them. Jasmine Braith coming out. And Jasmine will be on the 731 in this one here. And then here comes Sarah Schindler back out in the ADX. This is stacked. This is a good women's race here right now. Okay, Jennifer George going to dial up that number 11 machine. Jennifer's had a great season already with a couple wins early. Mandy Giesking back out again on that 17S. You know, she's pumped up to get out there. Kayla Newman comes out on another Rupp out there. Kayla, one of our gals, she's maybe in her mid-20s, been doing it for a while. And then Miranda Peterson in the 434, and here we go. Giesking on the outside gets a good start out there and takes the jump up high. We'll see how this thing, and they're 3 wide off turn 2. And again, the ladies crank it up down the back straightaway. A good, solid field of gals out here. Well, we've got some talented gals that we've got in this field here. Just fun to watch. And now you can see there's Giesking with that lead. Boy, she's cooking out there.
skiing there is Mandy's been running fast all year. You know, she was an ex-drag racer, and she married one of our racers here years ago. And they've come up here and they race well all the time. He's really taught her well on the oval, and it's really a coincidence how she ends up beating the old man here quite a bit. That's good to see.
Yep, Jasmine Brace sitting there running in at number 2 spot on that 731 machine out there. Good run by her. Jasmine's always seems like she's at the front of the pack. And like I said, we can throw these gals out here. They can run with each other, but they can also jump in with the guys, doesn't it?
And Mandy just did. The last race she ran with the guys, and she finished 4th. And looks like she's got a solid finish here. Solid run to the green and checkered flag. And looks like Mandy Giesking's going to take the first place. Good run out there today.
You bet. Okay, race fans, we're about that time. I believe right now it's time for us to get ready for a plow break here, and I'm going to get up and stretch a little bit. When we get back here in about 12 to 15 minutes, we'll have round 2 of the Pro Light. That should be a lot of fun out here, so we'll get that going here. And again, we thank you all for coming out. Check out the great concessions, and we'll talk a little bit about the sponsors when I get back on again. All the people that helped this whole thing make this happen here. We got a bunch of them here, so we want to make sure we give them a plug. And Pappy's been helping us out. I can't thank you enough for coming up, Pappy, and giving us a hand here. And a lot of fun to sit and talk.
It's always fun to catch up with everybody over here at Race on the Trace, Grey Eagle, Minnesota. It's a beautiful day out here today, folks. Beautiful blue skies. We've raced this race many years out here, and it's usually about 10 below, and the wind is blowing sideways, and you're just fighting it all day long. We've just enjoyed every minute of this afternoon out here. It's great to have you out there on the televisions, and it's really fun to be in here just having this race with you. Thanks for sticking with us. Always many sponsors here in the Grey Eagle area, Bertram area. They do a really nice job of helping us out here over the years. And just a pleasure and a beautiful day to be with you all today. Well, just a couple minutes, we'll be back with you. We're going to get this track kind of tuned up. Beautiful 3/8 mile track today. Big, wide turns. Everybody's racing really solid. And Mike Mayer and his group just put on a wonderful event for us. So stick with us. We'll be back in a few minutes. We'll be right back. Thank you.
You bet. Fun to have them. That's what you call an encyclopedia of racing right there, folks. Okay, we'll back it down for a few minutes here. We'll be back here shortly.
This live broadcast of CMPR, Ice Oval Racing is brought to you by Bright Stitch Monogramming, Rickert Excavating, Scott's Auto Body, T&K Transport, and Vintage Snowmobile Magazine.
Northern Crankshaft NC Sales is a proud sponsor of CMPR. Your local power sports one-stop shop, servicing snowmobiles, ATVs, UTVs and motorcycles. Offers a full line of parts with a huge variety of engine parts on hand for all makes and models. They also have a full line of enclosed and open trailers. Northern Crankshaft NC Sales, proudly serving you for over 40 years.
It's the Sauk Center Snowfest Racing Festival presented by MBC Drainage. Saturday, January 28th, featuring CMPR snowmobile racing action. See the area's fastest racers and sleds take to the track on Sauk Lake at the Sinclair Lewis Park Boat Landing. Hot laps beginning at 8 a.m. The racing starts at 11. It'll be a day of family fun with food, a warming tent, hot beverages, cold beer, and admission is free. Don't miss the racing action Saturday, January 28th on Sauk Lake. Find out more, go to SaukCenterChamber.com.
For a taste of greatness, try Papa's seasonings at your next cookout. Anyone can cook a great steak with Papa's steak seasoning. This versatile, very low sodium seasoning is excellent on a variety of meats. For the best ever ribs, use Papa's Rib Rub, also great on ham and chicken. For the barbecue lover, our delicious Papa's barbecue sauce is perfect for grilling. Also try Papa's Bloody Mary Mix. Our line of Papa's seasonings and barbecue sauce are the best out there. Get yours today. Available at Lake Country Meats Alexandria. Sure Stay Hotel by Best Western in Spicer, Minnesota is located across the street from the sandy beaches of Green Lake. Our friendly staff will ensure you feel welcome and comfortable during your visit. Our clean, cozy rooms provide an excellent environment for resting up between activities. Enjoy our heated indoor swimming pool and spa. A complimentary continental breakfast is offered daily. To book a room, call 320-796-2300 or visit bestwestern.com.
Auctionblock.com. First with online equipment auctions in 1999. First in worldwide registered users. Sell with a leader. Auctionblock.com. Call Auctionblock today. 218-483-7880.
The experienced team of MBC Drainage LLC is here to do everything in their power to help you rectify any drainage or excavating problems you may be experiencing. With over 90 years of combined experience, we offer complete farm tile drainage services and a number of helpful excavating possibilities for your convenience. Just contact our team when you need help. We will be happy to sit down with you and provide a free consultation. Call today for more information or visit us online.
Hey, I'm PJ Wondershide. Welcome to the wonderful world of Country Cat.
With a 4-time world champ at the helm, fast, reliable, online ordering is exactly what Country Cat provides. From FXR, 509, Climb, to Arctic Cat, all the best clothing and accessories on the planet. ATVs, UTVs, Easy-Go golf carts are backed by one of the world's largest Arctic Cat dealers. For fast and free shipping on most orders over $39, log on to countrycat.com. That's countrycat.com.
Okay, I want to welcome everybody back again on watching on Cool TV again as we get set to go here with pro lights coming out. This will be race number 29 on the day, out of about 55, 56, maybe 60. I'm not sure, but we got a lot of mud here to get that. But right now, I want to take a minute here to mention some of the people that have sponsored all this stuff here. You know, T&K Transport, of course, out of Butterfield, they sponsored a 0 to 300 Supermod leaf spring class. They put a bunch of money on there. They also did a 340, the Supermod 340 leaf spring class. I want to thank T&K Transport for that. Country Cat, of course, does our F500. Country Cat's been with us for many years. God bless them folks there. They're just amazing, too. They're taking care of the F500 class out there. the 96 and older F500 F-Stock class here also. And then the auctionblock.com. I want to thank them also, along with Wall Brothers Racing. Trace on Race here, too, for our Pro Light Series out there, where Hunter Sears led that coming into today. Want to thank Rickard Excavating. They sponsor our Superstock 340 liquid-cooled class out here. Want a big shout-out to Rickard Excavating for all they do there. Some amazing people. Want to thank them for what they do there. Along with Wall Brothers Racing and Northern Crankshafts. Also want to mention Scott's Auto Body. Scott's Auto Body, again, like I said, out of Eagle River, Wisconsin. They sponsor Burns & Sons Irrigation. Sponsor our 440 Supermod series. Want to thank them for being involved in that. And, of course, our sponsored King of the Ice Triple Crown, sponsored by Derby Skis also. So a big shout-out to all them people that have really jumped in and helped us with all their great sponsorship, folks. Again, can't thank them enough for all they do, and it really makes a big difference. We're going to bring some sleds out here in a minute. We'll get you ready for that Pro Light heat race number 1 of 3 again for, the Pro Lights here. And, man, that should be fun here also. Hunter Sears, of course, out of St. Francis comes in here. 1 up at Strathcona, looked awfully good. He'll be out there on a 15. The 216's the great veteran A.J. Lang. Of course, A.J. comes out of Miltona on that Arctic Cat, the Derby Blades Lang construction sponsor machine. The 24 of Jordan Sabetsky out there again. He comes down here all the way from Beausejour, Manitoba. And, again, he's one of those kids that's young guys that's been racing since he was 4 years old. He's only about 16 now. And then Sean Shively comes out here again, the 70X machine, one of our Wisconsin guys that comes over here again, along with the 75 out there of Calvin Cook out of Dayton, Minnesota, and the Ace Laser Technology machine there. Up there, Calvin Cook, another strong runner that runs all over the upper Midwest up here. And then finally, Ty Hagan. Ty Hagan, one of the really great young talents you got out there again. He also, again, only 23 years old. He'll be in that Heartland Construction BNS excavating machine here. So that is your lineup here right now for heat race number 1 of 3. And they'll start setting them up here again in a second. This will be round 2 of the Pro Lights. We got one more round of them. And then, of course, we put the top 10, I think it is, all in that final. And that should be a lot of fun also. A big shout-out again also to Papa's Party Pack out there. Papa's Seasonings out here for all they do. And, of course, like I said, taking a look here right now. And Kendra Westland's she's gonna pick up $100 if she wins her F500 class. Again, they got a $100 bonus going to Cody Scholten if he wins the 440 Supermod. And Devin Fackrell, if he wins the 440 IFX class, he gets a $100 bonus. Steve Windingland, and, of course, Ross Olson, if either one of them win the F500 A main, they also pick up a $100 bonus. So, again, big shout-out again to Papa's Party Pack out there. I got some of their seasonings here right now. I'm going to be checking out when I get home tonight. Okay, they're set to go here, folks. You want to see speed? We got it here right now. These guys will sizzle around this track at about 85-plus miles an hour against they're locked in. Oh, AJ did not make the start. Ty Hagan got a great jump on the early start of this thing. Had the lead, fell back. Now he retakes it again down the back straightaway. And Hagan's got a missile as he launches that thing down into turn number 3. A.J. Hagan, again, here it is right now. Ty Hagan out of New London, Minnesota. Blast down that front straightaway, and he is looking good. I believe that might be Sabetsky. Is Sears out front now? And Hunter Sears did come out of there. Boy, I'll tell you, was wondering where he was at, and all of a sudden I looked, and now he is your new leader. Hunter Sears is off and doing what he does best. Yeah, that is him. Sabetsky running second, and Hagan back to third in that one there. Boy, all of a sudden, Hunter Sears decided it's time to go to work, and he got to work in a hurry. Here he is. Oh, got a red flag. About a bad wreck back there. We got a machine flipping all over back in the back straightaway. That might be Ty Hagan. Now, there is. He's up, walking. But you can see his sled is about 100 feet from him as that machine launched off. And, ouch, that's all I've got to say. Hopefully Ty Hagan's okay over there. And you can see the handlebars are gone. That thing took a very, very hard roll. We'll need somebody over there with a dead sled right now, and all the frustration you can see right now on Ty. You can't blame him, but hey, Ty, that happens, and a tough break for a great, talented racer right there right now. And you can see the frustration on him as he's just shaking his head out here. Boy, I'll tell you. Thank goodness he's okay. Like I said, he went flying. I seen him go off one spot, but the machine was about 100 feet from where he was. And it looks like now we'll get him loaded up and take him back. And, well, there'll be a bunch of work they're going to need to do on that one. You can see right now, Ty can only shake his head. He's running so good. Looked like he was locked in, maybe going to make that make the Pro Light final here today. But, okay, here we go with the guys again. They're going to get it ready and slide it up there. Boy. Well, hopefully the rest of the machine maybe didn't take as much, but you can see, like I said, the handlebars are both broken up on the front end of it again, and quite a bit of damage, looks like, to the skis and stuff, too. They're twisted up a little bit. Okay, that'll give us just a second here to reset the field. Okay, race fans, we got 3 laps remaining in this one here right now. 3 laps remaining. And again, Hagen going off, and you feel for the young guy there. God dang it, that's just a tough break for him. Okay, so again, A.J. Lang was not able to make the start here, so Hunter Sears was your leader. Looking awfully good. Sabetsky second in a 24 machine. Got to give a hats off to Cool TV. Can you imagine doing TV work outside doing snowmobile races as cool as it is with all your cables and trying to do any work? And they do an amazing job with their great video work here. So again, down the back straightaway, here it is again right now. It's still going to be Hunter Series going down into turn 3s. He's going to get ready to take the checkered flag. If he can dial it up and hang on, here comes Sears off turn 4, and Hunter Sears going to get the win out there. Sabetsky second. Shively took third on the 70X. Good job by him. And there we go. That's heat number 1 in the bank. We got heat number 2 coming up here again, right, for our Pro Lights. We'll get the field set for you again. Brennan Sather will be lined up out of Detroit Lakes on that auctionblock.com Polaris of his, along with the high-flying young Hunter Johnson, also on his Polaris out of Drayton. He'll be in the Polaris Wall Brothers Racing, number 59 again. So, again, he's already got 1 win this season. And then coming in out of Glendon, Minnesota, you got with 1 win on the season, the Wall Brothers Racing, number 5 of Ross Olson dialed up again. And then, of course, the 87, she's 21 years old. That's Madison Phillips again, coming in here out of Drayton, North Dakota, and at Wall Brothers Racing. Again, Jensen Plumbing, number 87. And then the 964, that's Colton Graber. Graber comes in here again, lining up here as with 1 win this season also. He was your 2022 Auction Block Pro Light Series champion up there. And then, of course, another familiar name, the 33 machine out there of Connor Heinz. Connor in that Northway Sports machine comes in here out of Zimmerman, Minnesota. So there they are. We're all set for you. Great start again. Graber got a good jump. That cat launched off really nice. Good clean start by everybody. Graber with a little bit of a cushion right now. The other 4 machines all locked up in a very, very tight battle back behind him. As they come off turn 4, they come to the flag. Here it is again. Graber and the cat looking good. Madison Phillips sitting in second. Boy, she's looking strong out there right now. Down the back straightaway. Phillips was in that number 2 spot for a minute anyway. Again, they come in here, coming off of turn 4, looking good. Still in the lead back there is going to be the 964 Sather to second, Phillips in third. Connor Heinz sitting in 4th right now. Down the back straightaway, you can see as they come down, Heinz trying to close the gap on the backside of Madison Phillips. Leading the field down here still is going to be that 964, followed by Sather in second. Colton Graber looking good, fresh off that big run up at, again, Strathcona last week, winning the Strathcona Cup. He comes down, white flag coming out here right now. Danny Steinmetz gets the white out and get ready. Sather hanging on there again. Now Heinz moves into 3rd. Also moving up and closing in. Like I said, we did not get Ross Olson out in that one there. Did not make the start. So that's a tough break there. You hate to see that. Checker flag waves. There it is. Graber with the win. Brennan Sather, solid run in that number 2 spot. eats there? Have I got all three of them done there? Or do we only have two eats? Okay, there we go. Two eats there. Race fans, let's get ready for race number 30 coming up here right now. And a couple of our Wisconsin guys coming up. Derek Meyer's been really good all day in the 10, but boy, Ben Meyer's been just as good, if not even better yet, in the number 11 as they come out. Then you got Brody Sunby in the other number 10 coming up. Brody Ben again on the number 24 out there. Joining the field, and let's see, Bryn Bregelman on the number 21 should be joining up along with Claire Jensen on the number 27. Claire out of Clear Lake, Minnesota. Levi Lurkey out of Lancaster in the number 99. Casty Becker also coming out, getting some more time out there on her number 13 machine. And Carson Peterson on the 43 out here on the outside. Okay, they get the jump here right now. Good even battle right there. Levi Lurkey in that 99 with a little bit of a lead going into turn one. Can he hold it? He's got lots of company behind him. Boy, look at that bottleneck back there behind. And you got 4 machines right there, 5 and 6 machines in that lead draft up there as they charge into turn number 3 here right now. Right now, it's just a matter of trying to keep yourself clean. Don't get yourself wrecked in this one here. Okay, moving up. I think that might be Derek Meyer. Derek Meyer might have moved into the lead here right now. Boy, the Meyer boys have been good, too. Derek and Ben Meyer. Whoa, big rollover. In 3 and 4, look out, guys, look out. And, man, alive, a hard roll out there. That might be Levi Lurkey out there. Not sure here. Let's take a look. No, I don't think it is, but, boy, again, a hard wreck. Ouch. And that might be, that might be Meyer in the 10. He's kind of walking off, kind of limping a little bit, but looks like he's kind of shaking the cobwebs off, but going back to pick up some parts here. There we go. And you can see all the debris he's picking up out there. I believe that might be Derek Meyer. It looked like number 10 on the back. Okay, race fans, getting ready to reset the field again. Okay, Ben Meyer should be your leader. As they come up here, they'll call him to the staging area again, Ben Meyer. Okay, then I believe it should be Carson Peterson in second.
I want to say it's going to be, I think it's 59 was the sled number.
Okay, 43.
11, then 43, and then 59.
I don't have a Okay.
Read the number. I was thinking it was 59, but is it maybe
Okay.
the number? 99 is second to last.
Okay, getting everything all reset for you again.
24,
Okay, again, getting the field set for you here right now again, race fans. Okay, Bryn Bregelman might be coming up next. Okay, well.
There should have been one more in front of her, because they go back to the last lap. All right, ask them then, because then I have Cassidy 13, 99, and 21. I'm missing one. That should be in front of 27. That's Levi. That's 99. It should have been 99 and 27. No. What's this one? That's the one that should have been up there.
24.
24? 24 is the one that
Okay.
Okay, then I had the 99.
Otherwise, somebody be screwing
3 laps to go.
Okay, again, here we go. 4 laps to go in this one here again. 1 down here as they got 4 more to go. This is a final again now for the junior novice. Race number 30 on the day again. Danny Steinmetz again looks the field over. He gets ready, throws the green. Here we go. And again, Ben Meyer gets off to a nice start on that 11 machine. Ben, very solid out there, been good all day long. Meyer down off of turn 2 down the back straightaway, dials that baby up, and away he goes. Meyer opening up a little bit of breathing room here right now, and now they're coming behind. Looks like keep an eye on Carson Peterson on the skidoo, moving up in a hurry, and at 43, closing the gap a little bit on the backside of Meyer, trying to get up there right now. Meyer with a little bit of a lead. Okay. Looks like Claire Jensen sitting in third out there on the 27 machine. Claire having a nice solid run out there again as they come one more time and down the back straightaway. Right now, Ben Meyer looking good out there with a pretty good cushion as they go down into turn number 3. Meyer hanging on there, looking strong as they come off here again. This will be 3 to go, 3 down, 2 to go. And there it is. It made that one look pretty easy that time. So again, we got that one up. Junior novice race number 30 in the bank there. By God. I had him in here. I don't know if I had him on my list. Okay, well, no. Okay, there we go. Now, moving on here to race number 3. We got 3340 Supermod Liquid Cool coming up here again now, Pappy. We could get set back at her again.
Well, we got a good group of sleds coming out here. We just came back from a Paul break a few minutes ago, and I had the enjoyment of stepping out into the pits and meeting some of the drivers again. Had a nice talk with the Gady family there, John and his group, Jake and Matt. They just do a wonderful job. Jake's kind of semi-retired now, but he's thinking about possibly coming back for another round. But just a beautiful day out here on Trace Lake, and we're going to bring up some really good racing. We got another good class, a 340 Supermod, again, 1985 and older. And we'll give you the lineup here as they come out.
You bet. Looks like Mason Shewitt should be coming out in a 48X. Brady Bloscotch again coming out on that new number 37 he just picked up again. Then you got the 19s of Ed Sprinkle and, of course, Cole Atkins in the other 19. And I got to take a look, see if they're both out there and which is which there again. White Yamaha coming out there. I'm not sure. That could be Ed there. Again, Chad Knauss comes up on the 81. You mentioned him earlier, doing a great job. Kurt Peterson's got the big Yamaha, the 52X, and Travis Winters on the 23W. They got the hammer. Here we go. Peterson gets a little bit of the holes up. Boy, they're pretty even going into that first turn out here right now. 81 got Knauss got the lead early in this one. Okay, let's see how it plays out here. Boy, Knauss been good. Knauss with the lead here right now as they come off, and yep, it looks like Chad's going to lead that first lap. Peterson, but now he got company as Brady Bloscotch on that 37, got up alongside of Peterson for a minute. Actually took the spot away, but I think Peterson retook it again. And now they go into 3 and 4, and here they come again with more company coming as they're shuffling back again. Yeah, they're falling back a little bit. Knauss, your leader. Bloscotch sitting in that number 2 spot out there doing a solid job. Again, 340 Supermod Liquid Cooled again as they come down here. They come off checkered flag, going to wave out here right now so far. No doubt here. Chad Knauss going to leave it. No doubt he gets the win in that one there. And I believe the 48X, if I'm not mistaken. Mason Schuett took second.
Yeah, you don't see many times that old Curtis Peterson ends up in fourth there, but he's really had some tough company. The leader there, Chad Canales, they come over. They race in a Skidoo team called the Silver Bullet team, and they've been racing for many years, that group, way on the other side, on the eastern side of Wisconsin. And they came over to join us here for the day, and boy, they've been him and Schulte and that crowd have been strong all day long.
You bet. Fun to have them over here. And like I said, boy, we got a pile of sleds when I come in here this morning. I thought, what's going on here? We got something crazy. Maybe a little too much money on the line, maybe.
I don't know. The greatest thing, too, is to see Brady Malaskot's come out of retirement. He's living down in Florida now, and he heard all this money up here, Ron, so he got in that airplane, flew back up here, and he's been racing hard all day with us. Good to see him back.
Yeah, tomorrow he'll be wandering around in the ocean again. Well, I'll tell you. Okay, Dylan Fox comes out on that number 23 along with the 72 of Tucker Braith. Derek Meyer going to be back out again on the number 10, the Wisconsin runner. Then Miranda Pearson out of Lancaster in the 434. Then Ben Meyer back out again on the number 11 out there also, along with Nolan Skirk on the 816. Jaslyn Rathke is a missile out there in that 30. She's good. Also, Carson Peterson brings out the 43 again. Should be the 44 of Marley Peterson. Cassidy Becker back out in the 113 again, and Hannah Cork in the 75. A lot of kids lined up, 11 of them in this junior F500 final.
Yeah, they'll run really good here. The juniors here, they run solid. It's our up-and-coming class. The young kids are really making a nice group of coming forward. Beautiful-looking equipment, and the young racers really drive them well.
Yeah, and these are fast sleds. I mean, they don't mess around. They really get up and going. So, again, some of the kids still trying. Okay, it sounds like we're missing somebody here waiting. Of course, after the last race, maybe somebody jumped in.
Boy, I tell you what, they were just ready to pull the trigger on this race here, and the last little second there, they pulled it back, and they just holding up the race. We were missing one sled, another joining the back here, so we'll be ready to go here shortly.
Okay, looks like Derek Meyer just pulled in up there right now. And if you're sitting there that long without things idling, you get a little nervous about them loading up too, don't you?
Well, we got the both Meyer kids out there. Looks like they got lost in their trailers, and now they're back with us. They're out in the starting line ready to go.
They might be two of the favorites to win this thing. Okay, let's see what happens. Here they go. And boy, I'll tell you what a battle that is in the turn one. 3 wide, and I have no idea right now. We'll wait till we get to see the numbers again. That's the one battle you have with snowmobiles. They're a little bit smaller numbers, so you got to get them in your eyesight and get them closer to find out who's where. And look at the mob scene at the front of this one. But here it is. The 23 out there, Dylan Fox in the lead. And I believe the 11 of Ben Meyer running second, if I'm not mistaken, the way it looked. Ben Meyer in that number 2 spot. Fox is just launched off, and he's on a jailbreak right now. I tell you what, he took off like he stole that thing. And he's flying.
Yeah, he was really solid earlier in the day, and he's been. You know if he should jump in this class or not, and I'm telling you, he's been running that strong all day long. But all these sleds are really close. They're the same built sled. They use the Polaris 500, built from 1989 to 1992, and they just run a solid race. And stock engines, they do a little more work on the exhausts, and they let them race. And man, are they fun to race.
Boy, and that third place battle was wild. That was 3 wide up there. I see Miranda Peterson's involved in that thing, and they were really getting after it there the last couple laps. But out front, Dylan Fox right now is laying a whooping on everybody and looking good as they come off. Here comes Dylan to take the white flag.
Boy, he had a really nice race. He came up here to the event trailer here, and he wasn't sure if he could fit into this class. And the girls here that sign him up here, the Maynard girls said, yeah, I think we can fit you in here. And he said, well, I'll give it a shot. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but, boy, I tell you what, he's been super strong all afternoon.
Yeah, he's not going to regret this one. There he comes by. He takes the win in that one there. Good job out there. And, again, finishing second, the Meyer boys, the 11 of Ben in second and Derek in third on the 10. So, good run. That junior F500 again. And, boy, I'll tell you what, like you said, the future looks bright for the kids in this class. They continue to grow up. Well, we're going to move on to the Superstock 340 liquid cooled, and of course, I think that also includes the 440 fans can jump in with them, I guess, with them if they want to. And again, now we've got Brandon Barber going to be coming back out again on that number 72 machine of his out of New London. Brandon dials that thing up there. Yeah, okay, yep. Okay, there you go. And then Kyle Mogg should be back out again, the Wisconsin pilot on the 130. Adam Bregelman will be back out here again also on his 717 out there. lines up there again. This is race number 33 now. Again, we're on page 2 finally anyway.
One of these, the specialty with this class over in the Minnesota group, not so much in Wisconsin, is they allow the 440 fan to run with the 340 liquid class. So we'll get kind of a little bit of both back and forth. We got Mitch Giesking out there in the 17G. He's been a world champion out at Eagle River on his 440 fanner. So we're going to see how he can run against these liquid sleds here this afternoon.
Yeah, you bet. That's a good matchup sometimes. Giesking will be on the 17G out of Iowa. Zach Hilton, the 731. Sheldon Carlson brings the Mercury out on the 15. Cody Schindler just won here a little bit ago on that OAX machine of his. Trenton Bill's been really good on that 29. Sarah Schindler also has had a great run on the ADX. And Kevin Bonofsky again on the 91. So you got a great lineup here right now of about 10 sleds, and I'm not so sure all 10 of them could win it. Well, they go into turn 1 side by side. We'll see how this thing plays out. Good smooth drive. Boy, great job by these racers. I'll tell you, folks, you get that many sleds going down, and there must be something. There's red flags and cones. And
I think we ended up just with a false start there on that round. Looks like somebody jumped the gun here, and they're going to bring back and line them up. I don't see anybody. There's no sleds out on the track that shouldn't be there, so they're going to bring them right back down here. They'll clean them up, line them up here, and get them lined up again.
Yeah, looks like it. So, okay, well, here we are, race number 33 on the day. Hard to tell sometimes. My eyes are so slow, I can't keep up these guys. You know, what looks like a good, clean start to me might not be. The flag man's right there, though, so he sees what's going on. And if he feels if somebody hits that trigger before he pulls that flag up, of course, then he's probably going to call it. They've been doing it all day. So I mean, one thing about it, he's been very consistent about it. He's not changing anything. Okay. Okay, and again, Sheldon Carlson got a great jump down on the inside on that Merc to 15 this time. And it looks like, well, I don't see any red flags quite yet, but no, they're racing right now. Oh. Okay, let's wait and see what's going on. Are they going to stop him again?
Looks like we got another one to get on the red flag.
Oh, okay, not sure on that
Just
one.
having a hard
Okay, Barber sitting in that number 2 spot there back in. Brandon Barber doing a solid job up there. Giesking in 3rd. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, they just need better numbers. These sleds. We shouldn't be having that.
We got a good race for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Matter of fact, our 4th rider started way in the back of the restart. He's worked himself all the way up. Now he's heading up into 3rd, just about ready to pass Mitch Giesking for 3rd. Unbelievable battle for 3rd and 4th out there. Again, Kyle Mogg been strong. The Mogg group there from Eastern Wisconsin's been running strong all day long. Mogg takes a look back. Looks like he takes the win. What a nice run for the Mogg family, that Arctic Cat.
You bet. I'll tell you what, same thing, Carlson. From the back of the pack to 2nd. He took 2nd at the end of that thing. Wow. Great job by Sheldon to really bounce back. Sometimes you need to get your feathers ruffled a little bit and get you going there again. And I'm sure Sheldon said, I wasn't jumping it that bad.
I tell you, with 3 laps, it's hard to start way in the tailback back there and catch up to the front of that group and then work your way up towards the front run. It was really, really good racing out there. And once they got this thing under the green flag, they sure put on a nice event there for us.
You bet. Let's get ready for the junior 0 to 400 fan. These are the 11 to 15-year-old kids. And again, A.J. Rickert comes out on his familiar number 76 Rickert construction machine. Colton Becker's going to be flying high in that number 6 machine, his out of Gray Eagle. Ben Meyer will be out in the 11, the Wisconsin pilot, and Derek Meyer, the 10, right there with him also. Boy, there's a great bunch of young talent here. Tucker Braith is going to dial up that number 40 machine of his. Tucker comes down here out of Staples, Minnesota. Claire Jensen again out of the St. Cloud area, the number 86. And let's see, it should be Trace Buckmaster out there on the number 3. And, of course, down there all the way from way up north, Levi Lurkey comes down on that 99 machine of his out of Hellock, Minnesota. That's a Cannon Cattle Company, all-pro electric machine. And, again, Carson Peterson also jumps up here again on the number 43, also out of Lancaster, Minnesota. And Waylon Winters comes up here again out of Butterfield, Minnesota, in the number 23. So here's our 11 to 15-year-old group. Boy, I'll tell you, fun to watch these kids here.
Boy, these are the up-and-comers. It looks like we really got, I guess we're going to take the temperature of these young kids coming up. We got a good group of solid young racers coming forward. They come from a big family. Their dads raced. Even the grandpas even have raced. So they just continue to come on and come on strong. It's good to see it.
You bet. And these kids need to see them. They're the kids, that type of kids you like to see. They're outdoors doing stuff and maybe staying off their phones inside. I'm sure they play on their phones in the pits a little bit, but hey, they're out here getting some good fresh air, and you got to give them credit. Snowmobile racing, folks, is a little bit different than your summer motorcycle and motocross and stock car racing and stuff like that. Where here you deal with the temperatures a little bit. You got to be willing to go out where it's cotton picking cold. And I've watched these crews work on these sleds sometimes. They are amazing.
Yeah, they do really a nice job there. Another really nice job goes out to our flag man out there today. He is just really running a good race with these guys. He's keeping them lined up. He's got complete command of this track here this afternoon. And his helper out there, Randy Loughlin, is kind of the second in command there, kind of positioning the sleds when they jump to start. But nice job by those two guys out there running our racetrack today.
You bet. And of course, Danny, another one of our racers there. It's kind of nice to see him jump in there. Have a little fun. Here they go, though. They jump it. And I'll tell you, good start out there. The 40 out there on Braith, and the 6 of Becker got a great start that time as they were running 1 and 2 right now. As they come down the back straightaway. Okay. Colton's on the 6 machine of his doing a good job. But again, Tucker Braith's got the lead here right now as the kids come by. Remember, these are the 11 to 15-year-olds. There he is there. Oh, wait. New leader out there. Got Braith second. Again, they stretch it out one more time down the back straightaway. Coming into turn 3. White flag going to wave out here. What number was that? Okay, yellow flag in corner 3. Must be a machine down. So they'll keep it going, but they will hold that yellow out there. And just let the guys know so they move by. There's the machine. Looks like the racer got up out of the way. Colt Becker up there. And A.J. Rickard going to pull off.
These young kids have been fast all day. It was great to see it, Ron. And just got a really, really, really good group of young kids coming forward. And like I said, the foundation of our racing is there. And these guys are going to do a nice job going forward. Colton Becker just he ended up in 4th today. Comes from a long history of racers from the Mayer clan out there in the Bertram Grey Eagle area, and their grandfather was a fantastic racer there, Mike Mayer, back in the day, world champ out at Eagle River, and you can just see it in these kids coming forward. They're doing a nice job.
You bet. We had a lot of fun, and I got to tell you what, Bobby wasn't too shabby either, so it was kind of fun to watch them all out there. Yeah, I watched her win a few races too over the years, so that's good to see all of them. But okay, well, let's get ready. We're going to go to race number 35 right now. And these are the IFS 340X. AJ's got to come right back out. AJ Rickard, that 76, who just won the last race, he's come back out. Mike Stratichuk again on the 13, also going to join in. And then Brady Mloskotch, like you said, kind of came out of retirement and picked up Nesbitt's sled out there in that 37. He's having fun out there. Like I said, he caught me off guard. I'm used to the old 426, but there he was. Cole Tresniak again, another one of those high flyers from over east here. On that number 7, he'll be in the hunt there. Tristan Erdman comes up on the 54 again. Then the veteran Pierre Jensen again out of Clear Lake, Minnesota on that number 86 up there, along with Alexander, Minnesota's Justin Marthaler on the 22. And then you got the 2 Meyer boys that come down here out of Michigan. You got Derek Meyer in the 10 and Ben in the 11.
Boy, it's been good to see these racers out there, too. You go back to the Alexandria group there with Justin Marthaler up there. His dad, Tom, back in the day, I think raced out of the K&K race shop out in Alex here during the Dave Cole Classic. So good to see the Marthaler name continuing on. I understand they got a new mechanic over there, a guy by the name of Mark Barrett, and they've been doing some really good job on their clutching, and they've really got this sled to move forward again. They needed a hole shot. They got it. They're back with it, and we're going to see how this thing runs out here now here in just a few minutes.
You bet. Remember, Mark was a heck of a racer here. He run them Arctic Cats, so he knew them well. So we'll see how that plays out. But here they come into staging again. This will be our IFS 340X machines here. Race number 35 on the day.
Back in the day, you had Marthaler and Barrett. They used to go neck to neck here in their races, and boy, would they put on some good racing in the old days. But we'll see what they got here. They've got some new clutching on this 22 machine for Marthaler. We'll see if he's got anything left.
You bet. There's him sitting right on the outside here. Let's see how it plays out. Not bad. even start with everybody else. Oh, they crank it up, and these 340s get up there in a hurry as they get down into turn 1 and 2. We'll see how this thing plays out again as they come down the back straightaway. Young A.J. Ricker can be good, but again, like I said, you got some guys with some experience out here right now. Just try to check some of these guys. They come down that front straightaway. And I believe it's going to be Colt Tresniak, the leader, boy.
That Tresniak family's been strong year after year after year. They've got the whole family out here, and actually I think the grandfather's with them here today. And I think he does most of the tuning on these sleds as the day goes on.
Boy, he's got them running good right now. I'll tell you, Cole looking very good in that lead, but there comes some pressure as Erdman, that 54, is right there with him also, Tristan Erdman. Right behind Tresniak down the back straightaway. They get ready. This will be our final race again before another plow break as we get ready again for another round of the Pro Lights coming up. Boy, that'll be a lot of fun. But again, here they come down. Green flag still waving out there one more time by Tresniak, Erdman. Yep, one of the Meyer boys, I think Ben Meyer is sitting in third, if I'm not mistaken. Meyer's been really good. Now Meyer closing up in that second place battle a little bit here. White flag going to wave here right now. We get down for that final lap, race fans coming to the flag here. And again, Tresniak looking really good. Okay, they dop it up here again. Checkered flag on the wave, and there it is. It looks like it's going to be Cole Tresniak picking up the win on that 7. Whoa, boy, the 5th Erdman just barely hung on.
It's just really good to see these guys second, third, and of course Tresniak running really strong. All of their sleds have run that, look like that all day. And, good to have them here.
You bet Ben Meyer right in the thick of the hunt there right now, too. So there we go, folks. So we got 35 down. We're getting down there now. We still got a good 20, 25 races to go yet, but we're getting into the finals here now. So, of course, the race will be a little bit longer, but then again, we'll have less of them, too. So we'll get set right now. We're going to take a plow break. It'll be about a 12 to 15-minute break, race fans. Then we'll be back in here again with F500 round 3. And I think we got, let's see, F501 and F502, 2 heats of them. And then we'll keep moving along here as we get into the big ones. And then we start putting out the big money as we get ready for that big 440X final later today. That should be fun. So we'll back her down. Be back here just very shortly.
This live broadcast of CMPR, Ice Oval Racing is brought to you by Bright Stitch Monogramming, Rickert Excavating, Scott's Auto Body, T&K Transport, and Vintage Snowmobile Magazine.
Northern Crankshaft NC Sales is a proud sponsor of CMPR. Your local power sports one-stop shop, servicing snowmobiles, ATVs, UTVs and motorcycles. Offers a full line of parts with a huge variety of engine parts on hand for all makes and models. They also have a full line of enclosed and open trailers. Northern Crankshaft NC Sales, proudly serving you for over 40 years.
It's the Sauk Center Snowfest Racing Festival presented by MBC Drainage. Saturday, January 28th, featuring CMPR snowmobile racing action. See the area's fastest racers and sleds take to the track on Sauk Lake at the Sinclair Lewis Park Boat Landing. Hot laps beginning at 8 a.m. The racing starts at 11. It'll be a day of family fun with food, a warming tent, hot beverages, cold beer, and admission is free. Don't miss the racing action Saturday, January 28th on Sauk Lake. Find out more. Go to SaukCenterChamber.com.
For a taste of greatness, try Papa's Seasonings at your next cookout. Anyone can cook a great steak with Papa's Steak Seasoning. This versatile, very low sodium seasoning is excellent on a variety of meats. For the best ever ribs, use Papa's Rib Rub, also great on ham and chicken. For the barbecue lover, our delicious Papa's barbecue sauce is perfect for grilling. Also try Papa's Bloody Mary Mix. Our line of Papa's seasonings and barbecue sauce are the best out there. Get yours today. Available at Lake Country Meats Alexandria. SureStay Hotel by Best Western in Spicer, Minnesota is located across the street from the sandy beaches of Green Lake. Our friendly staff will ensure you feel welcome and comfortable during your visit. Our clean, cozy rooms provide an excellent environment for resting up between activities. Enjoy our heated indoor swimming pool and spa. A complimentary continental breakfast is offered daily. To book a room, call 320-796-2300 or visit bestwestern.com.
Auctionblock.com. First with online equipment auctions in 1999. First in worldwide registered users. Sell with a leader. Auctionblock.com. Call Auctionblock today. 218-483-7880.
The experienced team of MBC Drainage LLC is here to do everything in their power to help you rectify any drainage or excavating problems you may be experiencing. With over 90 years of combined experience, we offer complete farm tile drainage services and a number of helpful excavating possibilities for your convenience. Just contact our team when you need help. We will be happy to sit down with you and provide a free consultation. Call today for more information or visit us online.
Hey, I'm PJ Wondershide. Welcome to the wonderful world of Country Cat.
With a 4-time world champ at the helm, fast, reliable, online ordering is exactly what Country Cat provides. From FXR, 509, Climb, to Arctic Cat, all the best clothing and accessories on the planet. ATVs, UTVs, E-Z-Go golf carts are backed by one of the world's largest Arctic Cat dealers. For fast and free shipping on most orders over $39, log on to countrycat.com. That's countrycat.com.